Fred Perkins, 56, one-time Cornell fullback, now a small manufacturer of wet cell batteries, calls his 10 employees to the workshop back of his brick home at York.
Frank, meeting out back. Come on. Okay.
Boys, some of the big battery companies have complained about me, the NRA. According to the code, I should pay you 40 cents an hour. I've raised your pay from 20 to 25 cents. That's the best I can do.
We know it, Fred. We're satisfied.
They say I'm liable for a fine of $500 a day if you go on working for 25 cents.
We know what you're up against.
Yeah, forget it.
Don't apply in small towns.
That's right.
What'll we do? Will you work for 25 cents?
You bet.
We're with you, Fred.
We'll go ahead and see what happens.
Suits me.
That you, Fred?
Yes, hello, Dolly. Fellow from Harrisburg came in this afternoon.
Harrisburg? Who was it?
Fellow named Wilson, a federal marshal.
What did he want?
It was about that code business and men's wages.
Are they still hounding you about that?
Yep.
Oh, that's too bad.
This time they cracked down. He had a warrant for my arrest.
Fred!
He told me I'd have to post $5,000 to go to jail.
$5,000?
I know it. I haven't got $5,000. Don't know where to get it.
What did you tell him, Fred?
What could I tell him? Told him I'd go to jail. And I meant it. I'm going to fight this thing through to a finish.
To jail goes Fred Perkins. But he does not take his fate lying down. He continues to run his business, and his story becomes national news. A rich fellow townsman goes his bond, and after 18 days in jail between a burglar and a counterfeiter, Fred Perkins is released to await trial. He is convicted, fined, and now to higher courts moves the Perkins case as eminent lawyers volunteer their services. Harold Beitler of Philadelphia is joined by David Aiken Reed, lately the wheelhorse of Republican opposition in the Senate. To the defense come famed Democrats: John W. Davis of New York, James A. Reed of Missouri, Newton D. Baker of Ohio. Fred Perkins' legal champions resolve that his case shall go to the Supreme Court of the United States. The 9 august jurists who compose the Supreme Court will try not Fred Perkins, but the NRA, for they are the trustees of the U.S. Constitution. Their chief, at the dedication of their new Temple of Justice, emphatically declared,
"The fundamental conceptions of limited governmental powers and of individual liberty have persisted despite crises of disruption and expansion, and still remain triumphant and unyielding."